Jyotsna, and our team members are Angels, Sausanya, Dilip, Bhargav, Rohit, and Vishal and Pranit. So our topic is extracurricular activities should be maintained in schools. So extracurricular activities are of great benefits to students resume who are applying for their job. Extracurricular activities help you to stand up from the ground. It releases a lot about you. For the overall development of he or she should be involved in many activities. It brings a lot of positive changes. So, and it makes children to learn new things. Sport develop teamwork and leadership skills, and it also provides healthy lifestyle. Meeting new friends, it helps more confident in communication. It provides confidence.
Good morning to everyone. In my opinion, extracurricular activities should be made compulsory in schools because by adding these extracurricular activities, it helps to it helps to increase in other activities, and also in extracurricular it by adding this we will develop like sports person, singing, dancing, etc. If you add extracurricular activities, uh, children want to go to schools and they will give the interest to go to school and they will enjoy their school life.
Good morning. I want to share my opinion is extracurricular activities is the time management system in the schools. There is a so many schools they want to manage their timetables, and some other their students are taking taking less time to the extracurricular activities. Many of them students are wants to participate in the extracurricular activities like cricket, volleyball, anything they are wants to participate their own interest. So I want to tell that there is a effort they want to pay in the extracurricular activities. Many of the parents they can't afford the money, like they wants to pay they wants to play the uh, cricket or the other volleyballs. They want to make a ground. So many of the parents can't be afford for that money, and mm, many of the students are wants to create their own goal in their career, and so many students in their school there are a where there are a other study there are a other timetables. So some students are not going into the curricular activities, they are always study in the classes. So they were also participate in the classes and also the curricular activities.
Next, I would like to share my point of view. Along with education, extracurricular activity is very important in students' career life. It would help in their growth and development and personal development and spirituality, teamwork, and in many ways. And we can see that in real life, in like MS Dhoni, along with education, he also interested in extracurricular activities and he participated in cricket and he became a cricketer. Now he is in a rich place, and we can also see in our college only in a girl in CSM is participated in national football, basketball 5 times. He can choose easily a job, get job in any sector. So extracurricular activities is important.
Extracurricular activities be a part in our daily life and moderately. Nowadays, mostly school students are near stress for the attending the schools. Schools provides some time to spend the games to your students. Nowadays, uh, schools should not provide even grounds also, because uh, schools should not construct schools should construct some small places. Uh, then uh, then where we play the students to play. So every student has own talent, not only education. we need to must extracurricular. Schools should provide marks for the extracurricular. Then the students they shows their own interest, more interest. Then they will succeed her life, and it gives some suggestions also. Yeah.
I want to oppose our topic as extracurricular activities. These activities are not extra. These are part in our life. These should be always part in our life. And today's generation is very intellectual, individual, and high motivated, and they are also have a great hands and great hands to do technical rounds. They are advanced in technical rounds. Not only in these technical rounds, they are also want to motivate, and they were also possess their internal abilities and internal qualities through these platform extracurricular activities. So many of the students are stop to participate in the extracurricular activities for those four reasons. Those are stop high work pressure, and stop not willing to do it, and not interested to do it, and less time to devote. This is my perspective.
In my perspective, I want to say that extracurricular activities should be made should not be made compulsory in the school. But regarding colleges, extracurricular activities should not be there. In my perspective, should not be there in colleges, because if in some countries like Japan and other countries, the engineering students are high regarding educating students. They from half the day they do part-time jobs. Because of these part-time jobs, they know the value of the money, and they will utilize the money in the best way. If they in the time in this time, if they in the colleges, if they keep the extracurricular activities period, they cannot have the part-time jobs because of this extracurricular activities in the colleges. Because of this, they don't know the value of the money, and they will choose to more spend the money in the way they want. So I personally think that extracurricular activities should be there in schools, but should not be there in colleges.
I agree with your point. I agree with your opinion, but in my point of view, in every schools, extracurricular activities are important because of some people's where study only. So for them, we should give some extracurricular activities like games or like dance, singing, songs. In every schools, the extracurricular activities are most important for them.
So I want to support this statement. So there are a in this world there is a more number of interests in the sector areas. So many of the peoples are became a billionaires. There are a 80% of billionaires. Don't study, but they have a individual mindset. They want to set their goals in their career. So they want to construct a building blocks like we want to do it that have a self-respect. There are a extracurricular activities like they want to make their themselves in their career. So they become the 80% of billionaires. So we want to take that billionaires like we have to inspiration for that we want to take that in the schools. Many of the students they want to inspire for that there is a several of educations we want to increase the various educations. But in these billionaires we want to inspire that there is a no education but we have a knowledge and a hard work to patience, and they want to get their billionaires in their life. So once he that said that Jawaharlal Nehru, to be a successful, we need to study and education and also extracurricular activities we want to participate. So I want to respect their words to the students. We want to implement that in the schools, and most of the students and colleges, schools, they are scheduling like the 80% of studies, 20% of extracurricular activities, and 90% of studies and 10% of extracurricular activities. In my school, there is a no extracurricular activities in such a way. I want to implement that. Uh, everyone wants to uh, everyone wants to follow their goals in the career by the own interest of a extra activities. Mm, Many of the students are taking their career in the part of a life. So next.
As I said earlier, I want extracurricular activities should be there in schools, but not in colleges. There is a quite quotation in Telugu that "Mokkai vranganati mane vrangana." That means in by the by the early engage, one should have the extracurricular activities. But if in that place, if they in schools, if the extracurricular activities are not there, and in the colleges, if they are there, means they cannot. They cannot, because of their introvert in the engage, they cannot participate in the extracurricular activities if they are in colleges. Because of this, they remain introvert as they are when they are from engage to elder age. So in colleges, the extracurricular activity should not be there, but in schools they can be. Because of that, this time can be allotted to some other activities, so they can achieve what they want in the elder age.
In previous days, there are more time to spend on extracurricular activities such as singing, dancing, sports. But now the days have changed. The management was only focusing on study for the sake of the reputation. So, as tu said, they arise chance to find more great personalities like Lata Mangeshkar and Bahubali and Sachin Tendulkar. Talent can't be taught, but it can be awakened. So, there are more than 50 lakhs of students presently studying in schools. Uh, so to find out the every child has its own ability, unique ability. So to find out these talents on these students, the extracurricular activity should be made compulsory in schools. There might be jitters of a participant at early stages, but as they can realize the field in which they excel, as they can more confidence in other avenues of life. Let it be take China. For example, China with 1.3 billion people has 70 medals, and the Indian country with 1.2 billion people has only 2 medals Olympics at 2016. Does that mean India are in good as Chinese? Of course not. The problem lies in talent acquisition. Extracurricular activities encouraged as academics in India. Let it be music or sports. The every child has a unique ability. So extracurricular activities should be encouraged at early stages of schooling, and government school also should encourage of all this and allocate the resources to find out these talents.
So, as as Josna said that, I praise the Josna words. And what is an extracurricular activities? Extracurricular activities means the activities done by schools which are not related to academic curriculum, but these are useful to academic curriculum. So extracurricular activities are very good. These definitions given by International Dictionary of Education definitions. Then so many of high graduated are tell about this only. And come to schooling. Schools are the places where the children can know everything, can learn everything, whether it is good or bad. Then school is not only about studies, but also about extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities, and sports and dancing and participation and other singing like the competitions. School is the only platform to possess our inner talents. Then take an example about me. I had completed my schooling in small government college, which is does not having any co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities, sports like that. Then I am here like this, and I passes through my inter college. In inter college, only study about ranks and marks. then there is also no platform to possess my inner talents. And I am here like this. Then when someone came from high graduated schools and high graduated colleges and high certificated schools, they were with good communication skills and good skills about other students and like that. Then they were like something. Then I realized that schools are the basement for the extracurricular activities because they from school level we practicing about our talent, our inner talent, then we became the master in that talent. So it is my perspective. And in our Anits college also our principals are set a 8th period as extracurricular activities, local activities and sports and gym like that. When we should utilize that 8th period to perform our inner talents.
Yes, I agree with my friend Bhargav's perspective. Why everyone is not good in studies, but also they are hidden talents in their own, like in singing, dancing, sports. So, every if we taking the real life, like Sachin Tendulkar has failed in 10th class 3 times, but he had a good cricketer. Everyone have a spirit like him, and we also taken the life of the Pawan Kalyan. He also has the failed intermediate, but he has become a famous actor. So inspiring their lives. So schools have to develop promoting the extracurricular activities in their life, from inspiring the students.
By adding extracurricular activities, we can say that most of us are not showing interest to study. Uh, for that, people want to in schools. They want to having a period extra curricular activities, and also we all know that not every people was good in academics. They want to We have to give the opportunity. We have to give the opportunity to get the uh, uh, like a good sports person and games, singing, etc. I can say that every school system, every time 7 to 9 hours, every time studies only. But they don't want to having the period like extracurricular. We have to give the opportunity, and we have to ask the and also government schools also, they are not getting extracurricular activities. We have to oppose that. Last and extracurricular activities are should necessarily be available.
Extracurricular activities should be in school, uh, but cannot should not be compulsory, because there are some people, some students who wanted to study more but not to participate in extracurricular activities. They want to study, they want to improve their career in the best way, but they do not want to participate in extracurricular activities. So if the extracurricular activities are compulsory, they will be they will be pressured by this. But if but extracurricular activities should not be pressured. They have to be encouraging, and they have to be enjoyable activities. But the students who are wanted to study more, if the extracurricular activities is compulsory, they will feel pressured. Of course, it should be there, but should not be compulsory. In this way, the people, introverted people, can be get the opportunities to participate in extracurricular activities, and also the students who wanted to study will also get the chance to improve their knowledge, and they wanted to improve their career. But if the extracurricular activities are compulsory, one person will get pressured, and other person will get more number of opportunities regarding the path they wanted to choose. So if the extracurricular activities are there, they will both the students will get opportunities regarding the career. But if there is no extracurricular activities, the student who wanted to study more will get the high opportunities, but not the introverted student who wanted to choose the another career, avoiding the study career path. So this is my opinion. Conclusion. Finish, huh? Finish?
In this high competitive world and a high paced world, we should have a unique strength. It's like programming or dancing or it's music or like that. But communication skills should be compulsory in these all instances. Extracurricular studies are the platform for the to output of our skills. But extracurricular activities have more chances to output our skills, like dancing and other than studies, all are in extracurricular activities. So be aware about extracurricular activities. And in Telugu, extracurricular activities means పాఠ్యేతర కార్యక్రమాలు means out of the lesson but useful to lesson. So already all of them understand now. Then I say that in schooling level we started about the extracurricular activities. We are practicing and extra practicing. Then we are mastering it. Then we became a silent people and a not extrovert in that music or like.
So I want to conclude the topic by saying that extracurricular activities should be there in school but not in college. Extracurricular so the extracurricular activities if they're in school, the student who wanted to improve their skills from the schooling to they will get increased when they are in engineering colleges and the higher colleges. But if the extracurricular activities are there in college and not in school, they cannot they don't want to participate in the extracurricular activities if they are in college. So in my perspective I want to say that extracurricular activity should be in school but not in college, so the students will be more extrovert and they will increase the skills from the schooling age only. Thank you.